Welcome back to the Minecraft Guide. Today we are kicking off Season 2 of the guide and the new updates. Over the course of this series that we are just seconds away from, we will be building the most craziest builds, farming all types of mods, and even adopting the most precious dog. But it's still one goal in mind, and it's pretty simple. We're going to try and make this the best series. Smash the like if you're excited and subscribe for more videos. Now let's hop into the new series. Well, my friends, let me be honest now. I just feel so good to be back right now. It's been a minute since we actually did a whole entire series on the survival guide, but we are back. And for this series, we're going to be doing the default settings, except for this right here. And let's hop into the seed, which as of right now I cannot put for y'all, but later on in the series, I will put it in this description or in the video. But I'll let y'all know in this video. So let's let this world load up. Alright, we got a nice little spawn here though. We got a nice little beach, plains biome with some mountains, and a nice little forest with pine trees actually. Or if you want to call them fruits, up to you. A lot of people call them different things. And then off in the distance we got another mountain. I think that's, no, it's not Snowy Peaks, but we do got a snow biome over there. And a nice little river. Right, now one thing I did forget to do while in the main menu while we was scanning the world was bump it up to hard difficulty, and we're gonna lock it in. Now, this is gonna be a nice little Minecraft guide, Minecraft 1.21 guide actually. I'm currently playing Minecraft 1.21.10, I believe, as I record this. Now, throughout this, most likely we will be just updating throughout the game and everything, but let me quit yapping and actually hop into the game. Now, as you start the game, you do want to grab you a nice little wood. For today's episode 1, we do got a nice simple goal going on here, just to settle in and actually find a place to establish. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yes, in a recent update, you actually get a leaf litter, which I have no clue what you can use these for. I just turned off my resource packs for my hardcore videos. So everything could be the same for y'all, nothing different, because I did have some extra stuff in there just for hardcore. But yeah, you do want to go ahead and use some wood. Next thing you want to do is create you a crafting table. Now, honestly, for this series, I actually feel good doing it, and I actually like that I could take my time on it and not rush through things. But we got us the basic set of tools. For your menu hotbar, you can set it up any way you want, but me typically, I usually set up sword, pickaxe, axe, and then shovel, and then everything else follows, like food, and then building blocks at the end. Now, some people usually set it up sword at the end or something like that. It all depends up to you on how you want to set your UI up and everything. Now, y'all probably wondering, what is the Minecraft guide? Well, basically, this is going to be a guide where y'all just follow along. I teach y'all how to play Minecraft or guide y'all through the basics of Minecraft and everything. Now, throughout this whole series, I will be playing in the Minecraft 1.21 update. Now, this series will work for both Java and Bedrock players. And also, it will also work for new players and even old players. Hopefully, we can make it far in this series and make it last a while. I have a lot planned for this series, and we'll try and upload it at least twice a week. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. Let me know in the comments if y'all do. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, but now, I just been yapping for 20 minutes and not collecting food. But yeah, as you join in, you do want to collect food. Look around for pigs, chickens, and anything. Now, we're gonna make us a nice little campfire. It's turning nighttime, so we about to enter day 2. If we can find sheep, which I should have been looking for to begin with. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got our sheep. Now you want to go ahead and just make you a bed. Typically, if you want to just avoid the night, which actually, hold on, before I start yapping, yes, actually hurry up and create a bed, which you only need 3 planks and 3 wool for. And you quickly throw it down before mob spawn. And we made our first achievement. And we is now in day 2. I'm gonna get to him in a little bit. But basically, you can set your spawn and skip through the night, as you see, before mob spawn. even though they spawn. As you keep walking around, you just want to carry your bed with you, basically, until you find a place to establish. Now, as of a recent update, I forgot exactly which one. I think it was 1.21.9. We got different types of chickens. You got gold chickens, different variants of chickens. Now, hopefully we can find one in this episode. If not, it's all fine. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave spawn now. You could decide to stay at spawn, it's up to you. I wouldn't really suggest staying at spawn. I suggest going off and looking for you a nice little area to settle in at. You could be close to spawn, it could be far from spawn, up to you. But we're gonna collect this sugarcane but later on in the series. Okay, but yeah, as of in 1.21, we have got a lot of blocks added ever since 1.20, like a lot. And 1.21 was actually a good update. I haven't played much. I'm gonna be honest, I have not played much. But let's go ahead and get probably the best wood in the game as of right now. Now, you got pale wood, which is nice to build with depending on your style. But I honestly think spruce will always be the best. As we walk around, you also want to kill animals as you walk around, so for food. But since we is in the spruce biome, or a tiger biome, it is this one thing that spawns that's the most easiest to farm and easiest to grow if we can find it. But yeah, typically before your first night in Minecraft, on your Minecraft world, you do want to find your bed, food, and shelter. Now, as of right there, we actually didn't make our bed or find shelter or anything, but we did find food. But yeah, these are another variants of cows also. I forgot this was added too, but there's a lot of stuff that was added to this Minecraft lately, and it's just make it more living. And off in the corner, I do see wild berries. Now, typically these are probably the best food source to begin with in early games and everything. Wild berries or sweet berries, whichever one you want to call them. These are the best. This is best beginning game food. Now, they do take up one food bar, so you do need quite a bit of them, but it's fast. They don't take long to grow, and it don't require that much farming. Now is actually time we start adventuring out. I'm probably going to head towards this direction since spawn is over there. Now I do see copper down here. They've added copper, they added a lot of copper stuff. I believe it was just called the copper update, something like that. We got copper armor now and copper tools. Do we see any coal? Yes, we do. Which I'm gonna go ahead and think I can get to this without doing too much. Please don't break down straight. Yes. But yes, cool. Coal is a huge part to begin with, and we do also have iron right here, which I don't have the tools to get iron right now, so we just gonna ignore that, but we will come back for that later on. Okay, and off in the distance, we already found a village not far from spawn, and there's actually a nice little village to probably set up base or raid. Typically, I was trying to go for that forest right there, and I was just going off in the distance. Okay, we found us a new pet. At least we know we can find it over here. Apparently we don't. Okay, yeah, we don't have no bonus to go and tame them as of right now. So we just gonna head over to the village. So we made our way over to the village. Let's just go in. I look, you want to switch this bed out for this blue bed. So, but yes, let's just raid this real quick. For future episodes, we are going to need books, which these are quite a handful to get a hold of. I'm going to talk about villages in a later episode, probably episode 4 or 5. But for right now, let's just quickly rate this village. There wasn't really much in this village, but we did get our first pieces of armor. Iron armor, at least. We got 2 pieces of it, and we're gonna go to sleep right here real quick. As it is 10 at night, you do typically want to go to sleep before it's fully night, just so you can avoid mobs. Gosh. Okay. Now you don't want to do that because usually when you hit a golem, a villager, the golem will attack you, and that's another variant of a pig. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head off into. Oh wait, we didn't finish doing it. Okay, we just hit a huge jackpot for spruce saplings, but yeah, we're gonna head off over into this direction. Nice little flowers, oak trees, and birch trees, and another tiger biome. Now I'm gonna see what you can do with these leaves because I have not read up much on them or searched up much on them. And that's one thing you don't want to do is just start placing these randomly. But as you see, one bar at a time. But you can place them easily next to a nice little ice spikes biome. I think we want to head back in that direction. So give me some time. Alright, so he's back at road spawn. Now, I think I'm gonna go up here in this flower biome. Because I also did peep a little something. And before we end this episode off, I also want to get stone tools and everything to start off with. And show y'all a little trick before. Okay, so yeah. I think we're going to set base right over here near spawn. Which is, well, not set up base, but like set up temporarily right over here near spawn. I did see a few caves, and we also got a few. I did see a few caves, and we also got a few stone areas over here, so that's also good. And I do peep a acacia tree, which that means it's a lush biome, though. There's a lush cave underneath it, so we gotta remember that. But let's go ahead and create some stone tools before anything. And there goes our tools. Now, I think we're just gonna set up a little. Let's collect this iron just cause. We're not gonna smelt that until next episode. But this. How big is this cave? It's not that big. I think we're just gonna place our bed down right here and stuff right now. Bed, crafting table, and we just gonna make a campfire. Now, it don't require as much as you see. If you could turn on show crafting, and it will show you everything you can craft or everything that's in the menu. But if you go ahead and click on it, it will show everything you can craft. Now I believe this did just get added to bedrock also, so you're also able to do it in bedrock too. And just like that, we could cook our food. One of probably the fastest ways to cook, and I'm very sure this also do cook faster than the finest. Just like that, it's finished. Now it do pop off and go straight into your inventory if you are near it. If you're not near it, it just pop off. Alright, so while finding the little seed, I did do a little seed digging, and I really didn't care too much about biomes or anything. Typically, you do want to look for inspiration, any inspiration, or just do a little bit of digging for biomes or anything you want. Now, some people do typically want all their structures near spawn and everything. I'm not gonna lie, this is a type of seed that would like my hardcore world on. A lot of plains biome around, like a lot. And you got the nether porch. You got the nether portal right there with a cherry blossom at spawn in the forest. A village directly behind cherry blossom. The guy where I really did not care about any structures or anything. I just literally wanted certain stuff around, and yeah, that's what I got. Oh my gosh. You also have a dark oak and a pale forest like at spawn. The only thing you don't have that spawn for this world is spruce. So, but it's good. We is gonna find all of this in the guide throughout the series, like villagers and cherry blossoms. Know a little bit about this seed, but not too much. Like I did not look at where exactly all the structures are, but I did look at the biomes around. So, and I have no clue that villagers over there because I did not check that direction. But yes, I did check the biomes around, and this is a seed that I would like also. So, yeah. Basically, for this guy, I just want to go over everything in Minecraft, including the menu and all those game rules and everything. Eventually, and I have a lot of stuff planned in mind. We'll talk about all that like later on in the series and throughout the series and everything. Teach you how to build, teach you how to terraform, all that stuff, cool stuff. Before we actually end this episode off, I do want to go ahead and create a furnace. Now, in my inventory, you did probably peep the smoker, which is for food also, but I'm not really gonna go use that as of right now. I will go over that in the later episode when I go over all the cooking stuff and the best way to cook stuff and everything. Yeah, we got a nice little blue bed, crafting table, our fireplace. Now, when you place your fireplace, you want to actually put it in the place where you want it. Typically, let's just move stuff around. I think I'm gonna just go like this. Oop, and now crafting. Our inventory is full just like that. But we is now going to day 4. But yeah, we got a nice little shelter and nice little bit of food. Let's actually cook more. I talk. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna wait for this food to cook, and then we're gonna go ahead into day 4. That is gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully, in the next episode, we will progress even further. Well, the plans for the next episode are to progress even further and probably build a house. And collect all the materials for the house and everything. But let me know if you actually like this video and like this content. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like and comment on what else y'all want to see throughout the series and everything. On that note, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.